Hey everyone, Heather Vitale here. It is day 5, the final session for the Lexington Selected Yearling Sale, also known as the Regional Session. And with me is Kyle Aylor, and he has 2 chapters of harness racing in his life. We're going to start with that first chapter. You actually, when you were younger, kind of grew up in the sport, right?
Yeah, I did. My father was a veterinarian. We had a little place at Gilchrist Training Center, so I spent my teen years going around the track, following my dad around. That's been great.
And then you got out of it. You went to school, that type of thing.
That's it. I went to college. I was fortunate enough to play baseball in college, so that got me out of there. I piddled around at Pompano for a few years in my 20s, got my trainer's license, drove a few drives, but I've been in corporate America for a decade plus, so been out of the game, and this is really a chance for me to get back in. I've connected with some good friends about my same age, been through a similar story as me, out of the game, some exposure as a kid, and this is really just a great chance to get back in. It's a beautiful place, a beautiful time of year, top class horses. It's been a real great experience. I wouldn't trade it.
And let's talk about that, because actually here at Lexington, your first year sort of buying yearlings, is that right?
Yeah, so I was always around and had some horses as partnership for the guys, but when it comes to raising your hand and cutting the check, this is my first time leading the way again. So it's been a great experience, and look forward to the start of the next chapter, hopefully a good one.
And you are jumping in. Okay, let's talk about the farms that you have, because you have one in Florida where the horses that you buy are going to go down there to winter train, right? So we'll talk about the farm in Florida.
Yeah, so I'm placed in Gilchrist Training Center. My sister lives there. We're looking at a place in Ohio, family farm, Hagemeyer Farm. Shout out to Hagemeyer Farms in Ohio. Going to be living adjacent there, so between Ohio and Florida, we'll hopefully have a good time.
So right now, how many horses do you own? Because you do have horses right now, like broodmares and weanlings, right?
Yeah, so I've got 6 now. Bought one yesterday, another filly, mainly, starting with fillies. Going to have a farm, and we'll start there and hopefully grow over the next couple years.
Okay, how many do you think you're going to take home from Lexington?
Probably just 2. So one yesterday, and then hopefully 1, maybe 2 today. We've got some partners that like to raise their hands, so may end up in a couple more. But
now, who did you get yesterday?
I love the name. So the name is Later Beaches. So a perfect sting filly out of a nice mare. I just love the name, so we'll start there.
You know what? That might be one of the best recipes for getting a stakes winner that there is, because you just don't know sometimes. What are you looking for this evening? Obviously, because this is the regional, so we're looking Kentucky, Ohio. What are you looking for?
Sure, yeah. I mean, tonight's Ohio night, right? So something Ohio, Kentucky dual eligible, but something to stay closer to home. I've got a Delaware bred, a couple Massachusetts bred, Maine bred, now a New Jersey bred. So we haven't really gotten close to Ohio, so we're trying to get back to home.
Oh, I love this so much, and I love your enthusiasm. What sparked you just saying, you know what, I want to own horses,
I think it's a blood-borne pathogen. Once it gets in, it's tough to get rid of, So it was dormant for a little over a decade, and now that I've got a wife that approves, which is a bad combination, so there's no one to stop us.
It's always nice when you have the happy wife, happy life, definitely a good thing. Thank you so much, Kyle, and best of luck. I'm so happy you joined me today.
Thank you, Heather. It's been great.